Hi, my name's Adam. I'm a junior doctor. Could I check your full name and date of birth?
Yeah, Harry Miles, 21st of the 10th, 1998.
Great. And how's your knee, Harry?
Yeah, it's all right. I'm sure you're aware, but I snapped my ACL when I was playing a bit of football, and then I had some surgery on it to get it sort of reattached. Surgery went fine, but then a sort of couple of days later, it got quite swollen. It was really painful. Someone said that my blood levels were quite low, so I had to have a blood transfusion after that. Sort of connecting dots on that, I'm assuming I had a bleed on my knee, but no, it seems all fine now. I'm working with the physio, so hopefully I'll be back playing as soon as I can.
Good. And do you understand why you had the bleed, or has anyone spoken to you about why you had the bleed?
No one specifically told me about why it was bleeding. I just assumed that with how I broke it, maybe the stress meant I wasn't sort of healing as good as I could have, or I don't know really, just sort of one of those things.
Okay. Has anyone spoken to you about your medications?
I know I was on a blood thinner for a little bit because I wasn't going to do as much sort of moving around as I normally would, and I think that put me at risk of blood clots and things like that.
Are you worried that you had a bleed?
I wasn't, but the way that you're sort of asking these questions, is there like have I got a diagnosis, or is there like another reason?
Just to reassure you, there isn't another diagnosis. You are recovering, but I'm going to explain a bit more about why we think you had the bleed.
Okay.
The reason I've been asking about all your medications is because one of the drugs you were prescribed, the anticoagulant, which is a blood thinner, was mistakenly prescribed at a higher dose than you needed, and that might have caused or contributed to your bleed. I'm really sorry this happened.
How does that happen? Like, this shouldn't happen. Like, it can't happen. If that had been another drug, I literally could have died.
So I 100% agree with you. This shouldn't ever happen. Do you want me to explain what might have happened?
Yes, please.
So this drug should have been prescribed as a lower dose for you to prevent blood clots from happening because you're less mobile after your surgery. We also use the drug to treat blood clots, which needs a higher dose, and you were mistakenly prescribed the higher dose. I know it's a lot to take in. We sincerely apologise that one of the members of the team prescribed it incorrectly.
Hang on a minute, don't go and try lay the blame onto somebody else. You're all part of a team, okay? Somebody's got to be double checking doses, surely, of all things. So don't come here acting like a messenger, okay? You're the whole team, okay? You're all taking responsibility for that.
I 100% agree with you. It is all of our responsibilities to get this right. Do you have any more questions at this point?
Well, what happens now? What happens from here?
So you'll continue your rehab. I've personally double-checked your medications to make sure all of your prescriptions are correct.
Thanks.
And we've discussed this as a team because we want to prevent this happening again. And I've submitted a formal incident report as well, again for the same reason, so we can prevent this happening to anybody else.
Well, I'd like to put in a formal complaint as well for your department because this can't happen. And I think the more attention it gets, the less likely it will.
I understand. I'll get you a form so you can make a formal complaint to the liaison service. Do you have any other questions?
No, I need some time to process this.
I understand. If you think of any more questions, then write them down and I'll come back and speak to you later today.
Thank you.